Plenty of really nice passing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like this guy, Romagnoli, Peter, especially the way he's willing to go further up the field and press opponents in high positions, giving his team that opportunity to counter a little more quicker. You need to be very confident to be able to go that far up with that sort of regularity. But he pulls it off.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And here's Saka. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Might want to be careful there.
Saka driving forward. Ruben Neves providing an outlet on that flank. That's a decent clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Ruben Neves clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Haaland. Now it's Torres. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pepelu. Haaland. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to find the net. Fernando Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Haaland. And here's Saka. Pepelu powering forward here. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Mohamed. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He's gone for goal! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He might be in here! Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. He's free, he has got space. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Torres. Great hit! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bellingham. Fernando Torres. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice interception, well timed. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Spread it left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. It's a great ball. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Milan have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham. Now it's tries a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And he's being shifted off it. Mohamed Salah was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Palmer gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Bruno Fernandes. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Son Heung-min. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's had it taken off him. Mohamed Salah. Saka.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Salah. Now it's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Milan looking to pass their way through. Bellingham with the clearance.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Torres. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Palmer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Looking for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Now that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good ball over the top. That's a nicely measured pass. Palmer. Nicked it back promptly. Romagnoli. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. So what can they make of this? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Palmer is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It is a corner, good chance. So their fourth corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That looks a cracking ball. That has been cut short.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Neves. And here's Torres. Oh, that was vital.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And Torres! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Ruben Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Could be danger here. Decent hit! Sticks it away! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan have taken the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He is through. Can he put it away? It's in. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over, surely.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed.
Fernando Torres just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And the number on the board is 3. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.